Diego si Moro, VP.
Naku, lakad mo, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
It's good against Troll, it's good against Timber.
And they go for the
Terrorblade.
Terrorblade.
It's a good TB game. I mean, the lane is going to be kind of harsh against Timber, and he can kill Tide also. But the game is set for TB. TB doesn't like tri lanes.
Oh, speaking of TB, might find the first blood though himself with the help of Dark Demon, who made the rotation to the top side of the map to ensure that the aggressive tri-lane wouldn't pan out. They find themselves the first blood. HFN has to run away as well because Mingate Archer with the damage from the meta. It's a lot for HFN. Dark Demon dives after him, but he misses the Sacred Arrow. Had that been a connection, it would have been a kill, but no! The mistake made by King RD, the Tiny tosses back the Marana onto the Troll Warlord. Time mid, despite the fact that Invoker has experienced enough buffs over the years that you don't just automatically lose your lanes anymore, but nonetheless, Jamari's been doing quite well. But while we've been focused towards middle, Mingati ends up losing his life in the top lane. The Terrorblade dies to Troll Warlord. HFN finally...
Because they're not... Make sure the lane goes to the tower and HFN is free farming. The way... It's the best way the wave can be played right now for Wolf team, it's how it's playing. Omega is not responding, and Chan is going to die.
Yep, Chan's gonna get taken out as well. King RD found the Avalanche. They didn't even need the toss to get that kill. They just get it.
He needs to be in the jungle. And the game is really sad for this guy. It's really sad. Like, you don't have a good farm. You don't have a good lane in the mid, the Ravage.
Ravage went out in the mid lane. They actually end up getting the kill onto the Queen of Pain through it. And 4DR now might end up losing his life as well. Lissex couldn't get immediate revenge there. They're only gonna pick up King RD. It's a 1-1 trade so far, but a mid for a support. Now comes in Tabo, finishes up this Dawnbreaker as well. Lissex trying to run himself away. Although he was laning against Tabo, Tabo certainly has gotten more out of the lane itself. Chakram goes out with this young Timber Chain through. Enchantress to the Centaur Conqueror stop, and 4DR will just clean up the kill with the Tornado. And immediately, Wolf team have just would have prevented great smoke immediately after getting the kill, and that's how you know that they understand these map movements. And they're already heading top here, Rayuur. HFN's in a little bit of danger. Does have access to the Battletrons though, and he activated, kills Sean, and King RD shows up right on time to get the toss and the Avalanche onto Jamari. Omega and Jamari, they're gonna look for a play here. Jamari, he's the one leading the charge. They get some vision onto King RD. They'd like to get this kill and then turn this into a tier 1 tower. And that looks like it's exactly what's going to happen here, Rayuur. King RD, no way out. He died.
The response.
But Tabo is coming in to try and reply to this one. Coming in with 40R as well. Chan already leaving. Doesn't want any part of this fight. Ravage get triggered off by Lissex. He's just trying to create space for the escape. But Chan coming back in with the Solar Guardian. 40R suddenly. Sonic Wave coming out. Pick pole. They try to get this kill, but that's going to be a quick death onto the Invoker. Sunder will keep the Terrorblade alive. That will mean that Tavo, as well as KJ, can... Oh no, they're actually going to find him. King RD gets him in the jungle. Avalanche toss. There's no Sunder. And there's going to be a stun coming in. So
oh my
sad.
God.
Literally the worst possible
from the jungle
thing.
creep.
Right?
Of Enchanters on the jungle. And this... Only these two heroes showing up. It's... Oh, Enchantress got engaged?
She got jumped on right now. They want to try and get this kill, but it's not that easy without the lack of magic damage. They don't want to commit everything. There's the Ravage. It catches onto 4, but where's the follow-up here, Rayuur? No Sonic Wave just yet from Jamari. KJ still alive. They end up taking out Chan first and foremost. HFN activates the BKB. Will be chasing down Lissex. Gets off the Battletrons as well. More than enough damage necessary to kill the Timber Soul. The Time Hunter rather. He gets taken out on the other side of the...
I think Troll needs this item. And the toss back.
Oh, the toss back on the Tiny. Lissex gets off the Ravage on the 3, but it's not good enough just yet. King RD is still alive right now. Lissex losing a lot of HP. There will be a huge Sonic Wave coming in from Jamari. Connect onto Cyril, but only kills King RD at present. Not going to be good enough. Tabo does get himself out of the fight with the Timber Chain. And Jamari will not be happy about the fact that you committed a 2-minute cooldown just to kill King RD. At the bright side, though...
Dota move.
Here they are middle here, though. King RD. Yet another
toss
toss back onto Sean this time around. There is no insta-ravage to try and allow for an escape, so that's just going to be a dead Dawnbreaker. Lissex TPing in, TPs into the EMP. Why did you not cancel it? Oh no! Lissex will just get right-clicked down by Tabo with the Timber Chain as well. Gonna be a double kill for the Timbersaw, and now HFN free to take the racks, and another toss back. Minget gets thrown in, the Terrorblade jumps into the meat grinder, not by his choice, but by the option of King RD, and this time on the Tidehunter. So it shows that they understand how to get the game going, but we might actually see Tidehunter.
Tavo just breaking the smoke.
They need to do something here because Tavo broke the 3-hero smoke by himself, and it's literally the worst hero to smoke into because you just can't kill him.
Oh, the damage!
Terrorblade! Are you kidding me? Tavo, now he's cut off their support lines here, Rayuur. Lissex, Dark Demon, and Jamari. How on earth do they get out? Jamari at least can blink back. Lissex does not have that kind of luxury. He's gonna find himself getting demolished here. Tavo tears him apart with his Timber Chain, Chakram, and the Whirling Death. They've also found Dark Demon.
He's unstoppable.
There's
He wants more.
starters left on the leap, but I don't think it'll count because he's already going forward. He's already gotten the kill. It's a triple for Tavo. It's another team fight one, and it's GG called by Omega Gaming. Game number 1 for Wolf Team, and they took it, making it look easy here, Rayuur. My God, what on earth did we just see?
Yeah, man, Tavo just destroyed the game. We seen Tavo making sure he pushed the waves, he stayed on the right place that he needs to be. He, on my opinion, I think I see these 3 heroes.
Shouldn't be surprising that a spirit came out. Yep. I mean, when you were playing in the mid lane yourself, often Ember Spirit, the early roll with the smoke, they get the vision, they get the vision D-ward. This is a good way to start the game here, Rayuur.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay to
no!
Ember.
This is a bad way to start the game, though. Mingati
oh my God.
gets burrow struck into the Sacred Arrow. There's gonna be, I feel like this Leshrac has to have an incredible mid lane, more so than just a normal one. But look at this, he almost got this early kill. 40R trying to run away. He's gonna get brought down. Exactly what I need to happen. Yamari finds the kill. Leshrac
doesn't play the lane.
Oh, mid lane. Sorry
really?
to interrupt you there. Big roll coming in. Dark Demon finds 40R. Sets up with a Jamari Split Earth. They're going to be able to find yet another kill onto the Ember Spirit. Amazing job being done here really all across the map. So for now, we are going to be having this aggression.
Can you check the score really fast? Scored really fast.
I see the Discord and I see Tabo getting brought down in the top part of the map as he gets removed from play by Sean. The Dazzle able to get that kill. Revenge is coming though. Dark Demon rolls in. Beautifully done.
40R did not have a good time on the mid lane, but he's not that far away from Leshrac's net worth. And the top lane.
Oh, he's trying to get this kill. Mingati gets caught with the Sacred Arrow here. Tabo gets out the Burrow Strike inside the Sandstorm, and it is not enough to kill him just yet. Unfortunately, there's still a shot.
40R can do that much. Like, he can just slide of fist them, but it's not that much.
Oh, double Burrow Strike with the double Remnants forward from 40R. Tabo inside the Sandstorm gets the kill. Dark Demon shows up, but it's a little bit too...
Kills, but he never can get a kill. It's so sad for him. Oh, Dark Demon.
Oh, they missed the Sacred Arrow though, so there might be a turnaround potential instead. They get the kick back onto Tabo, straight
Look
into
at the damage from this gyro.
Damage coming in. Major difference ends up being made. They remove this Earth Spirit from play. Now though, the jump going forward. Lissex looking for King RD. The Chakram not gonna find. Honestly, I feel like we often underestimate just how much block comes in from the barrier. Now they're trying to go back in for this fight. Dark Demon initiates onto King RD. They get the toss up onto Lissex. Very low on the health, but Sean finds a shallow grave. Tabo still in with the Burrow Strike. Sandstorm will be out, but Lissex easily able to remove himself from it. Dark Demon, however, can he roll out? Indeed he can. He's still safe. At the same time, Yamari, he's in front of several heroes right now. The magic damage from the Lesh, good enough to help them killing on the Murano. Can they get the kill onto the Tiny as well? Yes, they can, because Shallow Grave just came back for cooldown. KJ dies as well. Tabo finds a Burrow Strike, will eliminate the Leshrac, but Mingati will come in, make sure that Tabo dies.
And there's a fight top.
Yep, fight's gonna be coming because the Omega is smoking up because they want to take another fight.
The
Mega
damage.
T with the Phantasm able to eliminate King RD very early on. 4RD, 40R thrown up into the air, taken out by the CK as well. KJ trying to turn around with the cooldown, but it's not gonna be enough. They eliminate him. They've also taken out HFN. Omega.
Oh, Omega is going to deal and open space with these Aegis.
Yep. Well, one thing that'll help them open up that space is that they just get a quick kill onto the Gyrocopter as he gets taken out here inside the Radiant jungle. They've already melted down the tier 2 tower down bottom. Help team to try and prevent that from happening.
They need to fight. They need to fight. They need to fight right now, actually.
Fight's coming for them. HFN activates the BKB, gets the toss onto Yamari, brings him into the jungle, onto the base rather. Yamari almost died here. Shallow Grave was necessary
Vegas
to ensure they don't happen
That's
here.
the play.
40R.
Look at the Sand King.
Where's is the Sand King? Tavo waiting in the wings. 40R, BKB active. KJ going in. There's going to be the cooldown. Tavo, epicenter being activated. He's finally coming in, but these BKBs from Mingati as well as Yamari protect them perfectly. Even Lissex has a barrier. Tavo does practically nothing. They eliminate the first melee racks in the top lane. And Omega Gaming, not only did they take the racks, but they took out HFN, they took out the Gyrocopter, they forced the Gyro buyback. And the entire time, they've lost nothing in the process here except for an Aegis and Rayuur. Now they can just...
They have too many items on the Omega side. Oh, the stun.
Barrow Strike came in from Tavo, not going to be good enough though. Homing Missile, flowing forward, going to connect onto this Timber Sword though. Ningati pulls back KJ with the Reality Rift. Sacred Arrow, oh, it connected onto this Timber Sword. Timber Sword might end up dying. No, Sean!
Oh, the
saves him with
grave!
the Shallow Grave! Tavo dies for this attempt. At the same time, on the other side of the fight, King RD has no backup. Will die towards Mingati. The Ember Spirit trying to escape, but nor can 40R do so. Adriano is gone. There's 3 heroes dead. One of them can buy back. The other 2 do not have it. Dark Demon will at least die. King RD with the secondary Starfall. Not only getting the kill, but honestly saving the game. Mingati, no. This might be a mistake. HFN looking for a fight, but Mingati gets off his BKB first. Not going to be any additional damage coming in here. And HFN just needs a TP home. He realizes he can do nothing. His team can do nothing. They've all called GG, well played. As game number 2 goes the way of Omega Gaming Wolf Team. Unfortunately, they thought they were ahead. They thought they were going to take it, but Omega Gaming showed them that they're wrong. It's going to be a game 2 victory. We have a game 3, Rayuur. We've got a competition on our hands.
Play a position 1 that kind of plays like 2. He can't be so much greedy. Life Stealer.
You know,
this makes sense.
Chat's not going to believe me, but I was literally about to ask you, hey, what about Lifestealer in this situation?
Team aggro right now.
Huh?
Dark Demon's going to die. What is this?
We rolled back in with the Rolling Thunder. What the hell is happening? Dark Demon, they throw the tree towards King RD. Is the damage going to come in time?
Oh,
no, it won't.
the salve.
He's salved on the bottom side of the lane. He stays alive in time. Chan actually gets the first blood. King RD thought that he had this in the bag by bringing down the Earth Spirit instead and showing that they are not going to roll over. Although Arrow, right after the disruption, catches onto Sean. There's a deny onto Dark Demon, so Mingati will have to spend the next couple of seconds just being a little bit careful on the top lane, but overall they still find the first blood and they still find themselves a fifth on their own pull camp, making sure to block off the enemy's pull camp. Arrow will connect onto Mingati. HFN though doesn't feel confident enough to make that run forward, so this is still going to end up being fine. We saw earlier on today that HFN playing the carry Tiny opted to not go for the 15-minute Aghanim shard after getting the Echo Saber. Will we see this happening for Mingati as Tavo able to take out Dark Demon, and they might kick out Lissex as well. Lissex does get the counter kill onto Tavo, but definitely dies here. This is not worth. This is definitely not worth. 2 for 1, and the 1 dies to King.
King and get a tower. I think he go travel. Like Puck wants to be greedy too. This hero farms a lot.
Tavo has sort of seen that this is coming, but he didn't get into the trees in time. Did manage to get off the epicenter though. Jamari dies. Lissex now caught up with the lasso underneath the tier 1 team.
Oh, what was that arrow?
King RD seemed like he's experiencing maybe a little bit of lag on this one, and it looked like I was wrong. Mingati might actually die heads up from this one. Flame break to push him back. It's gonna dish out enough damage instead to just kill him heads up. Jamari showed up, but what real option you're talking about? Let's see what they can get out of this here, Rayuur. Smoke is popped. He jumps in, gets a Dream Coil onto the Batrider. Adriano, though, very far from damage being dealt onto him. I say that until the roll-in shows up from the Earthburst by King RD. There with the Sacred Arrow. The kick didn't get enough to break the coil itself, so no additional damage. Instead, it's just going to lead into a death onto the Earth Spirit. HFN himself and KJ, they're able to chase down this young Shadow, or the Dazzle as well, on the back of the fight. And then Tavo shows up to ensure that they kill this puck.
Flame
break brings him back into the rest of the team. He is isolated. Sacred Arrow stuns him up. Tavo with another stun. KJ gets from Wolf team. They'd rather get a kill first. And Lisek, oh no, flame break. Gonna be there, but the silence prevents there from being a lasso. Greatly done there. Lisek also managing to dodge away from the Battle Strike. Unfortunately, Dark Demon not going to be as lucky. Gets caught out, but there's going to be the Shallow Grave, saving him for now. Dream Coil coming in. Jamari gonna be there catching on the two, but both these supports are already gone. Tavo trying to get away. Lifestealer's gonna be the first one taken down. The damage from these ghosts is doing way too much in this fight. Disruption will prevent the further chase at the very least, but Jamari blinks out of it, able to catch down JJ. Lisex with the double kill.
Oh, they managed to use the Lotus.
Oh no, the Lotus Orb was there, came out, 40R. They still want to try and get this kill onto Lisex though. Shallow Grave will keep him alive for now. Moonlight Shadow will come out. Tavo with the bars like that. The damage, my god. They bring down the Batrider because of it. Mingati trying to TP out. Will be able to do so. Gets back to the fountain on the last tick of HP. HFN desperately wants a tier 2 tower, but he's also potentially willing to put his body on the line to open up initiation space for 40R and Tavo. HFN comes in, they find Mingati, 40R comes in, there's gonna be a BKB popped by the Tiny, and here comes Dark Demon, magnetized on the back line of things. King RD in danger, he uses up to stay alive, and HFN, he's falling so low, but they go back and kill Jamari. Huge kill going out onto the park. King RD does die for this one, but hashtag worth a 1-for-1 mid for a support. You'll take it, and Tavo still has access to this life leader pop out, give him extra HP, and there we goes. Unfortunately though, the damage from Dark Demon and the Exorcism goes still too great. Lisex has been the primary damage engine in these fights. It is a 2-for-1. Tavo died. Oh. Speaking of trying to kill somebody.
What Wolf team needs to do is exactly this. They push up bottom all the way down, they cut middle wave, and they play on the 2 waves.
Ooh,
then they go to maybe slow siege.
The saddest thing just happened here, Rayuur. We saw that a quick kill happen on Tavo. Arrow now connected onto Jamari. There's going to be the Lotus Orb, preventing the lasso from connecting flush. It's going to lead to a death onto 40R. And now suddenly Jamari feeling confident about chasing further forward. They find King RD. They will be able to bring him down. He might go for this Flaming Lasso Aghanim Scepter. But I suppose when you have the Lotus Orb and how difficult it's been for him, it's a bit complicated. But we'll talk about it in a second. Because the fight might break out in the top lane. There's the first lasso going out onto the Tiny. They catch him out. Mingati. There's no damage though because HFN not here right now. Dark Demon now turning around. HFN finally shows up. Has a basher. Actually activates the bash onto making sure there's no TP out. Mingati needs the Shallow Grave, but he's inside the Sandstorm. He's inside these right clicks. He has no more options here. Rayuur, he gets taken down. No more Tiny available. Now though, the rest of the fight is not over. Ghost activated by Lisex. Epicenter though, they want to kill this DP as quickly as possible. The Shallow Grave though, buying time.
Look at that
HFN realizes that Chan is the problem, but by now it's too late because Lisex has gotten a ton of heal out of Spirit Siphons, doing a ton of damage with the Exorcism. Dao trying to chase down 40R. Will he be able to get him? The Death Prophet, no! Held in position by Tavo, and the Yule Scepter prevents Jamari from chasing either. And suddenly the DP ends up dying underneath the tier 3 tower. Yomari
casting spells right.
Oh,
it's strange.
Speaking of not fighting under wards and casting spells right, Sean gets caught out in a very poor position, very far from the rest of the team. Mingati gets 4 heroes with the Avalon top, but that's just going to allow him to get lassoed immediately. HFN there with the right clicks. There's no Shallow Grave right now. Will it come back in time? Will Mingati survive this fight? For now he is, but it's not going to be enough. They've only lost King RD, but with Chan going down first, there's no survivability there. And now Lisex has BKB, has the spider legs, but Tavo has him as well, chasing him onto the low ground. And they don't really need the Battle Strike, they just need HFN.
He can just die. If put TP in coil, he's dead.
Will he rage CP out though? Let's see. He will do so, but at the same time, he didn't have to get a tier 3. but it's not worth it,
Yeah.
right? You get a tier 3 in exchange
Yeah,
for a
they-
full
they
lane of
lose the
Rex. Back in the middle lane, though, a big fight is going to be breaking out top or jumped in, but might find himself losing his life. HFN pops him up a little bit with the infest, gives him some additional HP.
Oh,
40
the
yard
lasso?
jumps in, lasso onto Lisek. Shallow grave, though, keeps him alive a little bit longer, but that means Sean doesn't have it for himself, so HFN runs him down and kills him. Suddenly, afterwards, the DP is easy prey. Mingati, can he get out of this Shadow Blade out? They have the vision this time, though, Rayuur, and they get the kill. Not onto just him, but Dark Demon as well. 4 heroes.
For you, HFN, he can win the fight.
Yep. If he had the point Quill
No.
there, the game actually...
Now we have Wolf team pressing them. And Omega was taking the Rex like 1 minute ago.
Okay, hold on. Mingati, though, doesn't have Blink Dagger for another 2 seconds. He'll have it in a moment. Can probably find the insta-kill. They really want HFN. The arrow from King RD doesn't catch onto him. There's going to be the Yules. HFN, Avalanche, he's tossed, he's dead. 100 seconds in the grave, does have buyback, and King RD, can he escape here? The spider legs from Lissex going down onto the low ground. They
Oh
find
my
him
God.
around, they kill him. 40R does manage to TP out at the last second. But that's
Man,
going to be
these
2
guys
heroes
ain't
standing, fam. This is South American action at its very
Oh,
finest.
the lasso.
As 40R finds the lasso onto the tiny. Oh my god, HFN buys back. Does he have the damage? Sand King gets eliminated almost immediately. Mingati cannot fight against HFN
missed the
though.
grave.
That's going to be a full death. No shallow grave from
HFN
Sean.
is going
But
to
at the
die.
same time,
Get
HFN
back.
almost died. It manages to infest at the last second to try and keep
Oh,
himself
the
alive.
hex.
He's silenced up. He's gonna die. Can he end? They don't have a life stealer. They don't have a Sand King. Do they have an option back in this game? Doesn't look like it, Rayuur. Doesn't look like it.
Oh my god.
You see now Yosef
I'm in
going out
shock.
onto the Bat Rider. He gets eviscerated right now. Gem on the deck as well. Buys back instantly to try and help out, but there's nothing he can do. They've taken the tier 4s. They're taking the Rex. They've taken the game. GG, well played is called. And Omega Gaming have taken game number 3 and taken the series 2-1. Wolf team, they thought they had it after a dominant game 1. It turns out that Omega Gaming have the belief, have the...